everybody, what's up? This is your girl, Lady N, and welcome to Ghetto Love Connection. Now today we have my homeboy Villain, and he went out with my homegirl Kalypso. So Kalypso and Villain, why don't you get up here and tell us about the date? And Villain, let's start with you. How did the date go?
Yo, what's up, Lady N? How you doing? Girl, let me tell you about this date. I called Kalypso and I told her, look, I got an old school 90s concert that, I got tickets to. I said I got Freddie Jackson and, I got Alexander O'Neal and Sherelle is going to be there too. And I already know anybody that knows Kalypso knows that her all-time favorite song is Saturday Love by Alexander O'Neal and Sherelle. She loves that song to death. So I know that if I told her I was going to take her to see something like that, it would be on and cracking. And that's exactly what I did. I took her to see that.
Oh, okay, Villain, so you took her someplace where she would like to go. That is really nice. I am really surprised to hear that because you's a selfish motherfucker. Don't care about nobody but yourself. But the fact that you thought of others before you went out with them, that is really cool. So what else happened on this date, Villain?
Well, Lady N, we had a great time. She had a great time at the concert. And, instead of us going out to eat, we just ate there at a concession stand right there at the arena where the concert was. So I really believe that Kalypso had a great time, and I'm quite sure that she wants to date me again, no doubt.
Oh, okay, Villain, so y'all had a nice time at the concert, and you're sure that she wants to date you again? Given your history, I highly doubt that. She probably can't stand your ass like all the rest of them. But anyway, so Kalypso, how did the date go for you? I don't know what date that Villain went on. He talking about how I want to date him again? Hell nah. Let me tell you what happened, Lady N. Oh, okay, Kalypso, before you get started, let me sit down and grab a seat because every time Villain goes up with one of these girls, it's always some bullshit. So let me sit down and get comfortable and have a seat. All right, well, Kalypso, go on with your version of the date. Lady N, let me tell you what happened. Villain did call me, talking about he had concert tickets to see Freddie Jackson and Alexander O'Neal and Sherelle, and I was really excited because two of my all-time favorite songs are Rock Me Tonight by Freddie Jackson and Saturday Love by Alexander O'Neal and Sherelle. I was really excited to see that. So Villain came and picked me up, which was cool. And then when we got to the concert, he actually paid my way to go in. I was surprised about that. But the whole thing changed when it was time to go to the concession stand to get something to eat. And the messed up thing about it is I don't have it on film, but I did get my good friend Fancy, who is really good with, doing animation, actually draw up a cartoon to show you what Villain did when we got to the concession stand.
Can I get a number 8, crispy? What you want, baby?
Let me get a number 2.
Say no more. And the number 2?
I don't have any money, and so.
Oh, that's all good, baby. That's all good.
Okay.
Take off that number 2.
Oh, Lord, that's typical Villain shit. We already knew he was gonna do that. I don't know why he was acting surprised about that. But anyway, so you did get to go see a nice concert. So how was Freddie Jackson? I know he sung his ass off. Lady N, I just got one thing to say. Freddie was terrible. Just terrible.
Tonight, with your baby, with your roll, roll, roll. Rockin', 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 rockin' roll. Rock and roll with me tonight, with me. Rock me, roll me. Come on, let's.
Wow, that is crazy. That was just terrible. Like you said, that was just terrible. Man, Freddie Jackson looked like, instead of him rocking somebody tonight, it looked like somebody should have rocked his old ass to sleep. Damn, that was terrible. But anyway, I'm quite sure that Alexander O'Neal and Sherelle tore it up. I bet they did, didn't they? Well, like Villain said, Saturday Love is my all-time favorite song. I lose my mind every time I hear it. But when they sung it, oh my goodness, it was just terrible. It was just awful. Oh my goodness, that was terrible. Just terrible. So, how did the date end? I mean, we just have to get to the end of this because I can't look at this no more. This was just sad. Just tragic. Well, Lady N, after seeing that, I was like, yo, Villain, I just want to go home. It was just sad to look at that. And when I told Villain I wanted to go home, he was like, oh, you want to leave in the middle of the concert? I paid 99 cents for these tickets, so I'm going to need my half of the money for the tickets before I could take you home. I said, forget that. So I called an Uber, hopped in my Uber, and took my ass home. He was too cheap to send me home because he wanted 99 cents. I was like, forget that. So that's how the date ended. It ended with me owing him 99 cents for that bullshit-ass concert. Wow, that's typical Villain. Just typical Villain. All right, everybody. Well, I hope you enjoyed this episode of Ghetto Love Connection. And I guess that's it. And I hope you enjoyed this show. All right, everybody. Bye.